because of the consistent length that he bowls all the time. Seeing his problems with him, it's not quite coming on the bat as well as he would like. So Ayub, I should say, just the old one just stopping, I think, from time to time, which is making him check. And the shot's ending up a little bit on the onside. Played that well to the sweeper.
I think this scenario, or such a scenario, should toughen up Saim Ayub. Normally he's a free-flowing batsman, but here he's been pegged down by good bowling, and he's got to now make good use of the situation here. The situation demands that Pakistan needs him out there, irrespective of whether he's scoring at a lightning pace or not. I think his mere presence is going to be dangerous for South Africa. He's got to realize that. And also at times you don't get your way. So you go through these phases in batting, highs and lows, where you've got to respect the conditions, the bowler, and got to deal with the situation. I think it's more a mental game now with Saim Ayub, because he's proved a point, more than a point, that he's a very, very good talent, a great talent.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. The one problem they might have is that they can't afford to be in a situation where they eat these balls up, and 39 now for 19, and then get out. They've got to make sure they kick on, because they're such good players. 4 runs off that over. 44 for 1.
It's a critical partnership. This partnership, 42 of 69, so they've done the hard yards, as Mike Haseman was just alluding to, so must not get out. I think the idea is to take this 42 to maybe 110, 120.
Well, they're both very capable of doing that. Very, very fine players.
Come on, stand in.
Looks like our cameras are getting focused, getting ready for some shots in those mountains as the sun gets ready to set. Markram again. Nice start to go over from Aiden Markram. You want to make sure he's a bit more consistent in this over, because he's going to have to try and bowl as many overs as he can in this game. Aiden Markram without a second spinner. 1-1, sent back. Boy.
Yeah, I wanted to set him up with a straighter ball, targeting the pads.
Certainly bowling a bit flatter at the moment, not allowing Babar Azam to get down the track.
Yeah, that is such a good line. Maybe entice him to playing against the spin. Put it out there around that off-stump area and beat him between bat and bat, or bat and bat. 14 overs have been bowled and 1 down for 45 Pakistan.
A rain-affected third test match between Australia and India. A lot needs to happen in order to try and get a result in that fixture. We've just got 1 day to go, and India 9 down. So they have to pick up a quick wicket back quickly, Australia, and then see if they can bowl India out again for the second time. That's if rain doesn't play its part, and that'll have a big impact on Test Championship and points allocation in the process to try and qualify for Lords. Beautifully played through the covers. It really is wonderful, Saima Ayub, to watch and easy on the eye from a cricketing perspective.
You know what happened in that bowlers meeting? He talked about 3 different boxes. We said, hang on. To bowl, you must just bowl straight. That's what we're doing. After the warm-up, when we go to bowl, he's like, remember, hey, straight lines. I'm like, you fucking gun. You said nothing.
Chipped in the air, has to be on his way. Bob Azam hangs his head in absolute disgust. He's not happy at the way this has transpired, but he has to be on his way.
Yeah, that man, Otniel Bartman, a superb start from him. 3.3 overs into his work. He's just conceded 5 runs so far. And now he picks up the massive wicket of Babar Azam. Early on in the South Africans stacked that cover region in the hope that there might be a catch tripped up into the covers. Softer ball, Babar Azam a little bit out in front of himself. Gets the leading edge. And it's a simple catch taken by Marco Jansen. Babar goes for 23. Pakistan 46 for 2.
Yeah, man, come on. Let's lift it up. Let's lift it up.
Mohammad Rizwan, the Pakistan captain, impressive record, strike rate somewhere near 90, averaging over 40 and 300s in his 81 matches. Important time now for Pakistan. They're behind, a long way behind where South Africa were. South Africa for 92 for 4. They're half the way there from a runs perspective, and they've lost half the amount of wickets, 46 for 2. So no real damage done, but the scoring rate is climbing. And South Africa are showing some wonderful discipline. As Ashwell said, Otniel Bartman's done a brilliant job in his first 3.5 overs, 2 maidens in just the 5 runs. And straight away targeting those stumps. He's the perfect bowler for these conditions.
Yeah, I'll be steady away there, Otniel Bartman. Here's another look on that line where he will persist all day. And Baba's hands just coming in a little bit too far in front of himself. Slightly cutting across, possibly towards leg side, and it's the outside edge that finds the safe hands of Marco Jansen.
Just that right shoulder just comes around early, doesn't it? That means he opens up and cuts across it. And there's an example of a similar kind of shot. I think the batters are getting the idea that it's going to be drifting in, and they'll